All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, and welcome to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. Episode 37? 37, yes, episode 37. I am your host, Jamal Good, and I want to welcome you guys. Um, I am joined today. Oh boy, these goddamn names. I'm joined today by Will. Will, how are you today, sir?
Why don't you say the name, yo? Say the
Will,
tagline.
the end is never pure. Go ahead, Will. How are you today, sir?
Why you gotta be like that? I'm good. I don't have no chicken, so I'm just here.
Wow, that was racist. All right.
I'm black. Fuck you.
Okay. The next thing you have your grape soda. I'm sorry, your grape drink. Go ahead.
No, I got apple cider.
Okay. We are also joined today by Aaron. Aaron, where in the world are you, sir? I'm not saying that tagline.
I mean, almost is the future, but
Is he?
I am on.
Really?
No, he is the future. Vince McMahon like his black niggas.
Oh, started off number one.
His
Well,
BBNs.
gonna go ahead and break from the norm today, fellas. Aaron, you got some breaking news for us for our pay-per-view tonight?
Okay, yes. Starting off, breaking news: Roman Reigns has tested positive for COVID-19 earlier today. So now, and the main event will not happen as originally planned against Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. So now Brock Lesnar has been added to the Fatal 4-Way, which is now a Fatal 5-Way between Big E, Seth Rollins.
So wait, you gotta say the full name. Seth freaking Rollins. They
Big
legit.
E, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley.
Hey, yeah, that was funny.
Now Brock Lesnar has been added to the match.
And
Fellas, your
again,
thoughts?
this is it is a way out because now you got four other ways for Big E to four ways for Big E to retain the title. You know what I mean? But you also get, and this is good. This could lead to something in the future. When now you got, oh, you can see the hot Cheetos in my thumb. You
What?
Why was you eating hot Cheetos? Sir?
I don't
We
know.
never asked that question.
My son had it in the room, and I just started eating them. And I don't even like hot Cheetos.
So you
But
blaming
anyway.
your son now?
So,
That's how we
Yeah.
do.
your son. Wait, pause. You say your son had hot Cheetos in the room. You don't like hot Cheetos, but you
No.
started eating hot Cheetos.
Yes,
What sense does that make?
I'm fat.
We understand that.
But back to the table again. This is going to get you your Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar match that everybody wants to see. This could be the
Yes,
start of
it will. But wait, did my sound change a little bit?
No, you good.
Not really. Why?
Okay, so I changed some settings on my mic, and I didn't know what I was doing.
No, you sound good.
Okay.
But yeah, that gives you that match right there. That again, that everybody's going to be looking for down the road. For them to go 1-on-1. Maybe not for a title, but it'd be great for a title. Maybe even like a Jake Hager Warlord match where you got it in a UFC type of environment.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Well, the only difference between-
We started off with the breaking news, but yet we didn't even wish everybody a happy New Year.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we all wish you here a happy new year from here at Good Wrestling Podcast. Remember, be pure and enjoy your future.
Tell me, what's
All
more
right, we
important?
continue.
Happy New
No,
Year
hold on.
or it's breaking news?
Hold on.
Fuck
I
the
mean,
New Year.
we wow.
Look,
This
Betty
is
White
the
died.
first. This is the first
Damn.
podcast of the new
Look,
year.
we enjoying the new year with episode 37, man. God damn.
Betty
First
White
Last
died.
time.
Wait. Betty White died.
So I
That
read
is sad. Yeah,
I
read
we
a
all
tweet.
thought she was immortal. She didn't
But
have
no,
enough
I read a
immortality.
tweet.
Eventually ran out.
I read a tweet saying God showed Betty White something about 2022 that made her say fucking and check out.
Wow.
That is terrible.
Wasn't ready for that one.
That is terrible.
More breaking news. But go on. What was you saying?
Oh yeah. I was talking about the new year, and I was saying, it's the new year is here, unlike Jamal, and enjoy your future. That's not almost. And why the no, never mind.
Almost
This is
is
a new
the
one.
future.
This was
Almost
a new
is the
one.
future.
I
You
just
see,
finished it.
this is almost. You see how big and black he is?
Wow. I just finished this one. This is
Jamal,
nice.
are you gonna bring up a car every time someone mentions pure or almost?
I should. That would be great.
You don't have enough
You don't have enough.
I got one more. I got this coming up next.
because we can almost have it happen.
This is next. Let me just
Yeah.
just keep mentioning them. Go ahead.
And this is purely entertaining.
pure entertainment, man.
Funny shit. If I drop this shit, be mad as hell.
Right. And they
I
all just
almost
break.
feel bad for him right now.
All right.
Yeah. So since we're talking about trash, let's go ahead and talk about Monday Night Raw.
Okay. Oh wait, so
That was a great segue though.
Was it before SmackDown? So yeah, Monday Night Raw. The finals. So speaking of almost, he didn't show up today. Didn't show up on Raw. He was taken off.
They said he was in the building.
Yeah, but they sent him off.
So I'm thinking that he might have tested positive as well.
Possibly.
We end up getting anything.
We end up getting AJ versus Apollo Crews, and Grayson Waller shows up on Raw. Apparently,
so they just wanted They just wanted AJ to go against another black man.
Based on what happened earlier today, I don't know how to feel right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, okay, so one BBN is out, so we're gonna get the
anyway. I was saying, it looks like they changed. It looks like they turned AJ Styles into a face.
Yes, they are trying to do that.
Which is funny because remember last time we checked, AJ is supposed to be a heel.
Yeah, but it's a new year, new him.
Well, he turned face for the new year, so
he was starting to. But yeah, they trying to turn him face to push that Grayson Waller guy.
Yeah, no, that who cares about that guy? But whatever.
More breaking news: Johnny Knoxville will be in the Royal Rumble.
Wait, what?
Johnny Knoxville is entering the 2022 Royal Rumble.
Where are you getting this news from?
Yeah, I can't give away my sources.
Aaron, is this true? Is he pulling out legs?
Honestly, I don't know, but that's a hell of a pull if he is.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's it has been. Well, no, nobody knows if it's true or not. But so Johnny Knoxville has said it.
So reporter Aaron, I like that segment.
Johnny Knoxville has said on Instagram not 5 hours ago, but
come on now, I got sources.
He has said, Happy New Year's and love to everyone. I have a big announcement that I have been dying to get off my chest. I spent a lot of times over the holiday thinking about how I wanted to start off my 2022, and I decided I wanted to do it kicking ass and taking names. And the best way that I feel is making a run for the Rumble. That's right, WWE's Royal Rumble training starts today. Not that I would need a lot of, because I have seen the WWE's current roster, and it's laughable to think anyone can throw me over the top rope. Laughable. I'll be channeling my wrestling heroes like The Rock, or the Butcher, by Block. That's what he said.
Damn. Okay then. All right, we won't leave that alone.
There you go. Jay Knoxville, baby.
Can't get worse. How do you feel about that?
Can't get worse than David Arquette. Yeah.
I mean,
that was real.
But I mean, how I feel about that is the Miz is going to throw him over.
Yeah.
If that's true. Because, Johnny Knoxville and the Miz kind of look alike. But that's just equivalent to me saying all white people look alike. But here we go.
And the hole gets deeper. Anyway, so continue on Monday Night Raw.
Also breaking news. Not really breaking news, but we all kind of knew this was happening. We have a lot of people released from the ROH contract, such as Silas Young, Mike Bennett, Josh Woods, Shane Taylor, Rhett Titus, Bears, City Bruiser, Brian Molinos, and that piece of garbage, Jonathan Gresham. Yeah. All free agents
Yo,
as of today. I'm sorry,
yo, what?
because he's a fucking midget. Not that I have anything against midgets or little people, but you know, this guy sucks. Pure ass shit.
Um, according to Sean Ross on Twitter,
Check my
that
stats, baby.
day one main event is gonna be a lot of slapping of meats.
Okay, all right.
five big meaty men slap meat.
No, look,
Jesus.
Oh God.
No.
I'm sorry. Let's get on.
We also had on Monday Night Raw, Kevin Owens defeated Cedric Alexander. He also had a not gonna say a brief conversation, but a conversation with MVP.
Shout out to Big Swole, by the way.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that too.
Oh, you just said Cedric Alexander, so I had to throw the shout out to Big Swole.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
That's what we need Buddy for. Buddy is not with us right now. But
Buddy is home, sipping his whiskey in
Buddy
bed.
is usually home.
Buddy's in his bed sipping whiskey mixed with NyQuil, probably.
Whoa.
He's probably gonna be watching this and wondering what the fuck is wrong with me.
Whiskey mixed with NyQuil.
I mean,
That sounds like death.
It'll knock his ass out for a while.
Oh,
really? All I got for
him, Betty White.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw sucked. Again, 3 hours garbage.
Most of the roster on Raw wasn't there, so
yeah, because they took a lot of them out because of COVID protocols, and now, as we saw, their COVID protocols did not work.
So next up, we're going to NXT. So we have 3 confirmed matches for New Year's Eve. I think 4 confirmed matches. Your 6-man tag match between MSK and Riddle versus Imperium. Your triple threat match between Raquel, Cora, and Mandy. I'm missing a match. I said 4. Oh, your winner takes all title unification match between Carmelo Hayes and Roderick Strong, and your NXT Championship match between Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker.
It's the perfect time to give the belt.
Oh wait, I missed one. I did say AJ Styles versus Grayson Waller. That's 5 matches. I did miss one.
So honestly, I did not see NXT.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I don't like NXT no more.
Why, too colorful for you?
No, keep that PG. I see your fucking mind working. Keep that PG.
He didn't even say anything yet.
I just saw the gears grinding. Keep that shit PG.
It's just not the same.
Okay, fair enough. But it's funny because
So, are you saying that because Triple H is in their environment?
No. I'm saying it's because it's not the same. Because like they going for people, they pushing, they try and find their young stars and all that. But they was already building people the way they was building with stories. Now it's like, oh, look at this. He can go randomly right now. Oh, we're gonna build this one big strong white guy that looks like everybody else. Cool.
So the funny thing about it though is Kevin Owens said it best too.
With what, Jamal?
No. Let me see what he got to say. But...
So Kevin Owens said it best. He said NXT shouldn't be called NXT no more. It should go under a different name because it's not. He said, and I quote, "It's not the same NXT from when he was there."
It's not.
So I agree with Kevin Owens. NXT should go by a different name. What I don't know,
but the reason why I think NXT went the route it did because it was really being compared to AEW.
Yeah.
No,
I can see you.
No, NXT should be called NXT because it's like you're next.
No, I mean it still should be called NXT, but I'm talking about why they changed the way they changed it. It's not NXT like it used to be. It's not. we always seen it as a developmental brand, but it's still its own brand. Now it's really like we trying to develop
Developmental.
you and throw it
Yeah,
on TV still. I mean, of course, you still got your vets, but
yeah, but like it's it like now it feels more like actual developmental compared to being developmental / their brand. Something that should be able to hold its own.
right, this NXT can't hold its own. The win,
Hey yo,
the brief Wednesday wars, it was great.
this shit
Yeah.
wasn't plugged up the whole time.
But the
As
brief when
Jamal
they
taps
like,
with his mouse.
but it's like all right. On Wednesday, we was excited. We had two things in wrestling when AEW first started, and
A
two
la Monday Night Wars. A la.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then we had two quality nights of like two quality things of wrestling on the same night.
Yeah,
Like you couldn't like AEW NXT, you couldn't go wrong.
Right.
you really couldn't.
But now you can go wrong. I'd rather watch no. I'm not gonna go there.
Speaking of NXT,
You didn't even let me go there. Cool.
Triple H is doing better according to sources. He still hasn't come back to wrestling yet, but he's spending time with his family.
Well, from my understanding, Triple H might be retired from wrestling because of that incident.
And Triple H has always been trying to retire. He's just being forced.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was very dark.
Yeah, it was.
No, I mean it is what it is. The goal is to not do this shit. That's the goal. You know what I mean? A lot of people fall in that realm where you do that shit for your whole life, and that's not really cool. You know what I mean? But
Anyway, wow. So let us continue on to Dynamite.
All right. So Dynamite, the best show of the week.
hold on, let me pull up my notes.
Alright,
Dynamite,
so-
not having
Dynamite
fucking blows.
is the best show of the week.
Okay, so, yeah, Buddy's not here to refute you. So,
He wouldn't.
but Dynamite this week, yeah, it was good. So we had the official finals of the TBS Championship, and like I said in the group chat, somebody pick up the phone because I fucking called it. So Ruby, I'm about to say Ruby, wrong name. Ruby Soho will face Jade Cargill to determine who will be the first ever TBS champion. Who are we calling for, gentlemen?
What?
What type of question
What
was
kind of
that?
question is that?
Like,
it's not going to be Ruby Soho. It's going to be Mr.
I mean,
22-0.
I don't know. They said Tony Khan is racist.
With that
Which we cannot
one,
talk
I
about.
was waiting for someone to bring that shit up.
How is he racist?
He's not though.
How?
He's not. He's really not. Okay, so
I wish Buddy was here to stand at his point.
so
We're gonna have to. So let's deviate a little bit. We're still on AEW, but we want to deviate a little bit. So
No. Let's save it for news.
okay, all right. So also on Dynamite, what else happened on Dynamite? I'm trying to remember.
We had Mercedes Martinez show up.
Yep, Mercedes Martinez helped Jade win. So we're probably gonna get a Mercedes Thunder Rosa feud before Thunder Rosa goes out to Britt Baker, which I'm fine with it.
We also had the GOAT return.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
JR.
Oh yeah, JR did return.
Both. Yeah, we can go with that. I was going with Chris Jericho.
Yeah, the GOAT return. Hold on, let's go with the JR thing. He's congratulations to JR. Being cancer free. Yes.
Being cancer.
Yeah. Beating cancer, yep. Now he can come out with more barbecue sauce.
Hey, have you tried it? I haven't tried it. Have you tried it?
I heard it was very good.
You probably get it on Amazon.
You probably could, but I'm not wasting my money. So
I'll let someone else buy it and I'll try it when they make it.
The reason I brought up the GOAT was because Ric Flair now has beef with people calling Chris Jericho the current GOAT.
Why would Ric Flair has beef with that?
He thinks he's the GOAT.
Ric Flair has beef with people calling Jericho the current GOAT.
Yep.
But he is though.
I mean,
I agree with it.
Jericho has kind of earned it, so I don't see whatever.
He put in time.
Ric Flair's entitled to his own opinion. It is what it is.
No, fuck that. No.
Nah, fuck his opinion.
No. Because the next thing you're going to say, your daughter's the GOAT. She's not. She's been handed a lot of championships. Oh, we don't want to touch that? Oh, too soon? My bad. No.
Anyway. What else we got?
Dynamite.
What else happened on Dynamite? I'm pretty sure.
You had Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly team up.
Oh yeah, we have we've had the first. I gotta come up with another name because I can't really call them the Undisputed Era because it's not WWE.
I got a name for him. Ready?
Oh boy,
Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly. They won. There you go. Or Adam Cole with the Red Dragons. How you win?
Yes.
Cole that and Red Dragons. Cole and Red Dragon had their first official match as a team, beating Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends.
They are disseminate. They're not making Orange Cassidy what he should be. He's been in a lot of losing matches.
But he's still over like crazy. So
he's over, but that don't mean shit for the title picture.
Yeah. Well, you also gotta remember there's a lot of stars that are over that don't necessarily win titles. Most because of the fact they don't really need them. There are stars that are over just because they're over and they're popular. That doesn't mean. Okay, Jamal. Let me ask you a very important question. Do you honestly see Orange Cassidy as any form of champion aside from maybe a tag team champion?
No. Yeah. I see him as the world champion down the road. Now it's going to be a gimmick change, of course. But I can see.
You don't even need a gimmick change, honestly.
I hope they don't change it, but I see him as a
honestly, I would like to see him be either TBS or world champion. I think that would be hilarious.
But he can't be a TBS champion.
Oh, why not?
No.
Hey, look.
I'm a TNT champion.
I can't say
like I like to see him as a TNT champion.
Could identify as orange. Who knows?
I don't think that's how. Look, for someone who doesn't want to go out, who doesn't want to say nothing to the LGBT community, you're still playing this pronouns game very kind of close to the chest.
If the fruits and vegetable community want to come after me for
saying no fruit, no, but never mind. We're not going to get that section. That's going to deviate completely.
There is a fruits and vegetable community. It's called the alphabet community, but
did not say that. That's it. I'm talking about the fruits and vegetable community.
Yeah, the alphabet community.
Yeah,
the farmers of America. Farmers of America.
And vegetables.
The fruits and vegetables along with the animals.
We're never gonna get sponsors. All right.
You started it.
You really did.
Talking about Orange Cassidy identifying as an orange. Yeah.
That will be the weirdest, if not funniest thing possible, but we're not going to go there.
And he was like, I'm orange. Like, remember that orange from that? What was that show that was on Dawson?
The Annoying Orange?
Yeah. I have a version of that.
Oh, God.
To make Orange Cassidy heal.
That'd be hilarious.
Have a heel off between him and MJF.
Wow. I'm going to SmackDown now.
Yeah, on to SmackDown.
On to SmackDown, the third best wrestling show this week.
Third best wrestling.
So
Rampage was better.
So SmackDown was basically just a best of show.
He fumbled the ball.
Anyway, SmackDown was basically the best of show this week. Wait. Nothing really special about SmackDown today.
Update. Who fumbled the ball?
Ohio State had a touchdown. He fumbled at the 5-yard line, and that was a touchback.
Who they playing?
Utah.
Alabama? I don't know. I watch college football.
Utah.
Sucks. Oh, Utah? What the fuck is Utah? Exactly.
And there's Jamal. Jamal being Jamal.
Yeah, I'm going to hit. He's going to hit.
That pissed me off.
Anyway, SmackDown was basically the best of show, with the number one moment being when Roman fired Paul and got fucked up by Lesnar.
It was still better than Raw.
Not a
So
review
yeah,
show,
on the
but a
Rampage.
live show.
Yeah.
So on the on to Rampage. On to Rampage.
Yeah, it was still better than Raw.
So
That's
it
funny.
was on the AEW Rampage, and we had a street fight between TJ and Ford and Alley. Well, Ford and the Bunny. Not gonna lie, that was actually it wasn't to the level of the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker, but it wasn't half bad
Of
though.
course not.
It was a good goddamn match.
But the bunny is actually way better than everybody give her credit for.
Yep. Hold on one.
And she's kind of cute in a crazy way.
It was a good match. I loved it. I love
Oh, I had a comment that what just got us canceled.
the women's division.
Oh, that comment what got us canceled. I'm sorry.
Don't even stop talking about it. Their division has leaps and bounds over the WWE now because of course WWE really doesn't have too many women.
They have a lot of women. They don't use the women.
Yeah.
What AEW does that's much better than WWE is actually use all the women, whether they can wrestle or not, whether they ugly, a man, or whatever. Yeah, I said it.
I'm ignoring it. Yes, they do use all that women.
Yeah.
We also had. I'm starting to get. This is going to be a topic this year, and y'all gonna get tired of me saying this shit. But we had Cody Rhodes defeat Ethan Page to retain his TNT championship. Really don't think he should have a belt.
I don't think he should have a belt either.
I mean,
because he's been losing.
Right.
He hasn't really been winning big matches. All of a sudden, he got the belt again.
Because your name is at the top of the page, like you deserve the title. No, you got other talent on there that Sammy Guevara could have kept that belt and did a bunch of runs with it. You know what I mean? You can give it to Orange Cassidy, not give it to him, but he can win it. He can have a run with it. I don't think Cody
even give it to a big name. Give it to CM Punk. Give it to Brian Daniels.
Why? They already on TV too much now.
But I'm just saying, at least they have been winning their matches.
Give it to what's your name?
Give it back to Miro. Bring him back to win.
No, not
well,
Miro.
Miro has an injury right now, so he can't really do anything.
No, it's what is the dude name? The dude from 90210.
Who?
The dude from 90210.
Oh, Jungle Boy.
Yeah, Jungle Boy. Give it to
Talking about Jungle Boy, Jack Perry?
Yeah, give it to him. You know, you got so much more talent that deserves a shot.
Yeah, because I wasn't a big fan of fucking Cody winning again. Like, God damn it, Cody won again.
Even Brian Pillman Jr. You know?
Right.
Yeah, give it to Brian Pillman. Give it to Brian Pillman. Give it a fucking like because we've had Darby, we've had Miro, we've had Sammy. Give it to Brian Pillman. Or even better, give it to Scorpio Sky.
You and this goddamn Scorpio Sky favoritism.
No.
Scorpio Sky sucks.
What, Jamal? What?
He sucks.
Oh wow, Scorpio Sky do not suck, but he don't deserve the title.
He's not a great talent.
Oh, bring Sonny Kiss back.
He's been on
give it to fucking
show. He's been
on. Who watches that
show? Nobody. Even give it to the great Leo Rush. Somebody else. I just don't think Cody deserves any.
Okay. Leo Rush is not getting a title shot anytime soon.
Give it to Powerhouse Hobbs.
Why you keep naming all these black people? You're racist.
Give it to Hook.
Yeah, give it to Hook.
Wow.
Exactly. See, you set yourself up. You set yourself up, Jamal.
No, I'm not. No.
Hook is technically black though.
The title would just be garbage. Like
like the $1 million.
Like the $1 million championship, yeah.
No, there's prestige when you get that belt. There's prestige.
Give the TBS championship. Matter of fact, give the TBS championship to who I can think of. I'm not trying to go for any big names right now. I'm going for younger stars. Give it to Luchasaurus. Why not?
No,
I love Luchasaurus though.
No.
It's
Dante
just
Martin.
like,
I mean, you give him some before his brother comes back.
Give it to somebody else other than Cody Rhodes. There we go. You know what I mean?
Hell,
You
even
got
give it to Brandy.
talent.
I don't think you want to give it to Brandy.
Wow.
Why?
She's a bad bitch. Because she's a bad bitch. That's why. That whole stereotype.
No, not because she's a bad bitch. She's a black bitch.
She said bad. Did she say bad black bitch? Or did she just say black bitch?
Black bitch.
This is the dumbest shit ever. Why the hell would you say that shit on TV? Fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, so Cody beat Ethan Page. So we have confirmation that this next Dynamite it will be the Lucha Bros versus Jurassic Express. There we go. I can't talk. For the tag team titles. Look, that should be interesting. We also have Brian Hangman 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be another draw, but okay.
The finals for the TBS Championship.
Malachi's
Black, huh?
Basically, it's a Clash of Champions.
Yeah. Malachi Black's next victim. Hell, get a TBS title, Malachi Black. Why not? It help him with his whole House of Black thing.
Why? Does he really need a belt?
Not really. Well, no. Put him in the world title picture. Just because. But whatever.
But he don't need a belt.
He really doesn't. But I don't know. Look, I get it. We all tired of seeing Cody be TBS champion. Just who else?
Tony Khan gave him the TNT champion
so much
because he had a black baby.
You got wow.
But Jamal, here's my question though. Every name we mentioned, you said no to aside from Orange Cassidy.
There you go then. That problem solved. No, I mean you can give it to anybody. I don't care who you give it to. I'm just tired of seeing Cody win. You know what I mean? All right, yeah, we got it. Technically, Brody wasn't supposed to win the title. We got that. He lost it. Back to Cody again. Made him a 2-time champion. And then,
so the whole Brody thing was a different situation altogether.
I'm listening.
His heart condition, my dude.
I mean, that's not the reason why he dropped it, was it?
Not that I know. I don't know. I can't really say.
I thought he dropped it before he got sick.
He dropped it and then got sick afterwards because he was supposed to sell the injury, but then got sick in the process. Okay. So that's a complete different story altogether.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to win the title at all. I think it was a fluke. The referee or somebody messed up, and Brody.
I don't know, but the fact is he won it and he ran with it. So
he did, and that was good.
Because think about it, some of the best things happen by accident.
Like what? Stone Cold, the Man. What else you
got?
Elijah Blaze.
The whole Cena Batista thing when they both fucking got eliminated at the same time.
That was good. Vince hurting himself. That was
funny. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but sometimes good things come from accidents. It doesn't happen often.
Oh, what's that dude name? Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, exactly.
Slipping out in the ring.
Yeah. So yeah, you know. Yeah, it happens.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Sting coming from the rafters. Owen coming from the rafters.
Bro!
I was about to say that. I definitely want to mention the Owen.
Oh God.
Yeah, it happens. You're right.
Anyway, but so
nobody else coming from the rafters after that. Just yeah.
So, all right. So now we got the recap out the way. Before we get into the news, we might as well do predictions for day one.
Let me pull up the paper real quick.
You know what? No. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back, you know.
Okay.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Before y'all time? Okay.
Yeah, it's got time because the preacher should be starting up soon. Oh, this is interesting.
No mouse. All right, we got RK Bros versus the Street Profits.
Okay? So I'm going with RK Bro.
Fortunately, I'm gonna go RK Bro as well. I really don't want them. I would like to see Street Profits with the tag team championships, but there's no storyline for that right now.
Yeah, so I'm going with RK Bro for that one.
We got Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. Drew.
It's literally just giving Drew something to do and kind of, I guess, huh?
Speaking of which, Drew had the most wins in 2021 this year.
Oh, another thing from
Like
Drew is
75.
I don't know if you. So Drew blamed the booking of the Becky Bianca match from SummerSlam to what happened to his what happened to the crowd during his match with Jinder Mahal.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so I think because the crowd was so kind of angry and I guess in some cases dead because of the squash Becky did to Bianca, it kind of bled over to the next match, which was Drew versus Jinder. That's what Drew says.
I can see that. The whole squash thing was stupid as shit. I don't know why they did it. They basically destroyed the whole Bianca run with that.
Yeah.
That was fucking stupid just to put Becky Lynch over.
Aaron, what are you doing?
But I think that Drew's going to win this match. We don't see Madcap Moss winning. The next match we're going to have is Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Personally, I would love to see Liv Morgan win.
That'd be nice.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Personally, it's not going to happen. I love Liv Morgan.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if Liv win, but yeah.
Then we got Edge versus The Miz.
We know who's going to win that, so.
I'm really not understanding why we got Edge back again.
What is it? Why not?
Why? It's a waste of money. Not saying I'm sorry, I said it back. Not a waste of money, but you could use that spot for some other talent. Edge is a superstar. Edge is a Hall of Famer. We got it.
But they trying to make day one as the next big pay-per-view.
Yeah. Then the fact that, mind you, Edge isn't on every show. So
that means nothing. No.
A lot of wrestlers
let it
not
go.
on every show.
But you got other people that you could have fucking kept and ran with and made a story out of. Besides,
so that same logic goes with the likes of I don't know, Lesnar and Cena.
Tired of seeing Lesnar. I would love to see Cena on some Undertaker shit once a year. SummerSlam. Show up, do your thing. Keep
Hold up. You tired of seeing Lesnar right now? Because this is the best Lesnar in years. So I'm enjoying it.
Face.
Is he?
He's kind of like in between it, but yeah, this is the best Lesnar
just letting Lesnar be Lesnar.
Is he?
Lesnar just having fun. That's the best thing about it.
I think that's all. They just allowing it.
Lesnar. He's a money getter. We got it.
You ain't gonna say that to his face though.
I would. I'm not scared of that big bitch. Fuck him.
Well, let's go find Brock Lesnar and you can say it to his face.
Let's find him. I said, what are you gonna do? Because guess what? As soon as you touch me, I'm rich, bitch. Go ahead. I damn. What are you gonna do?
They ain't going to sign a consent form and go get some in the ring.
Fuck, I look like. Nah, touch me. I dare you. Fucking own your farm in Vancouver. I got you, bitch.
But you remember, he's white, you're black.
Jamal will be moving to fucking Canada.
Anyway, what's the next match?
Shit. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships with the Usos versus the New Day, which these matches have been classic in the past. So I'm assuming
and this definitely would be a classic match.
Yeah. As for the wins, I'm going with Usos.
I want the New Day.
It would be
what was
either
that?
way you see it. If you put the championships, keep the championships on Usos, they got the whole bloodline shit going. Which is interesting because they probably hang around Roman, and I wonder if they sick too. But if you put it on a New Day, then you got the whole Big E factor. So either way, I think the Usos are going to win.
Well, down the fact that if the Usos lose when Roman comes back, he got something to bitch about.
Damn, they already updated this shit.
What?
No, CBS. I'm looking at the matches through CBS, and 4 minutes ago, 29 minutes ago. Okay, so the next match we got is going to be for the WWE Championship: Big E versus Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and the newly added Brock Lesnar. Big E.
Biggie.
Yep, that's all I think is going to retain it.
Hopefully it will be Biggie, but we'll see.
The only other person I would want to be would be Bobby Lashley.
Why? Why? Because he's black? Fuck out of here.
You mean Bobby Lashley? Cause I heard Lesnar.
He said Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
He said Bobby Lashley. And that's your predictions for the day one pay per view. Which I don't know how y'all going to do this every year because New Year's falls on a different day every year. So
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to do a day one pay per view on January 1st if January 1st isn't on a Saturday every year.
You could probably do it next year. That's about it.
If anything, I like the name New Year's Revolutions better. I wish they kept that, but
Mouse is charged.
Took you long enough.
all right, on to news.
Go ahead.
All right, which news we gonna start with first? Tony Storm leaving, Tony Khan saying dumb shit, or what? We're gonna start with first.
It's both stupid people.
What was on Tony Khan? What dumb shit did he say?
So Big Swole had an interview, and she had some criticisms about AEW. Not necessarily saying they're bad, just from her personal experience, she had some issues. One of the issues was, in her opinion, there wasn't much diversity in AEW. She had an issue with the writers. There are no actual writers in AEW. She felt the women should have gotten better chances for the most part. It was a couple other things, but those are the three main things that I got off the top of my head. Tony Khan, in response, mentions some names that have won or are in championship contention from the last month, while also mentioning that him and another person are in charge. Minority POCs, as much as I hate that term. But the last thing he said was they didn't resign Big Swole because he felt he felt she wasn't good enough. Now, because of that whole entire statement, the entirety of wrestling Twitter has caused a complete backlash, with a good portion of everyone saying that Tony Khan is racist and Jamal Lee's.
Okay. Yeah, but again, like he said, I mean, he did hit him with the my best friend's friend is black type thing. He did hit him with that.
So my thing is, I don't think Tony Khan's racist. Misguided, yes, definitely. Racist, no. I don't think he's racist. Like when Buddy, who's not here, when he mentioned in the group chat and immediately mentioned that Tony Khan's racist, I looked at it, I was like, I don't see racist. I see misguided and put his foot in his mouth. I see that, but not really racist.
Foot in his mouth.
How? The women's division in AEW is fantastic.
So as far as Big Swole's criticism, so again, this is her personal opinion as to what is her personal opinion. So we got a quick side note. We got a kickoff match with Ricochet and Cesaro versus Sheamus and Holland. So sorry. Okay. So as far as our criticism, let's start with the women's division. I can see why she may feel that way, because the women's division was struggling in the early days of AEW. It was. Up until the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker no holds barred match, that we see some kind of actual improvement. Which is funny because like it was slowly kind of building, but that match kind of took it to another level. So I can see why Big Swole feels as though that feels though that it's not that like they took too long to get there, and I understand that completely. What I find funny though is the fact that some of the people sitting there saying that about Big Swole, and I told my lady this too. A lot of these people are very forgiving of WWE because WWE had the same problem for years, honestly.
Still do.
Yeah, they still do. And yes, no women's division is perfect. AEW women's division is not perfect. I can admit that. Neither is WWE's.
Who's better?
Now, do I think they could be better? Yes, I feel as though the women's division could be better. With Britt Baker at the helm, it could it could improve, and we have stars like Mercedes, Thunder Rosa, Tay Conti, and Anna Jay, and whatnot. Yeah, that you can build a better division. I can say that. Especially considering the fact that a lot of female stars are either on Dark, and unlike WWE, they're still with the company. Most of them aren't even no, not most. A lot of them aren't even on the official contracts. So, but again, like this Big Swole's personal experience. So what she's seen may be different than what we're seeing from the outside because she was with the company.
Yeah, so she should have been inside tracking.
Right. Right. Am I saying her criticism is wrong? No. I'm not saying her criticism is wrong because no, she has a right to criticize. She has a right to say it, and her criticism isn't completely off. At least as far as the women's division.
Thank you for the happy.
Now, as far as the diversity thing, one thing I brought up, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that knows this. Everyone is sitting there saying Tony Khan's racist and bragging and like getting on AEW by not having black main stars. I'm pretty sure they have fucking short-term memory because WWE had that same fucking issue.
Oh yeah.
Same fucking issue. It wasn't until like recently that they made some black stars, top dogs. So, but yeah, W had the same. But I told my wife earlier, a lot of people either have short term memory or they are very, very forgiving of WWE, and I mean very forgiving. And mind you, we sit there and criticize WWE. Huh?
They each changed their life for the better.
Yeah. And mind you, we see it criticize WWE, but we also criticize AEW because now like despite what Jamal said, like it would have been nice to see some prominent black or whatever people slow getting like a slow burn push. Slow burn push. It would have been nice. Granted, at the same time though, you want these people to push, but how do we know they're ready for it? That's like the biggest question, the biggest takeaway I have. How do we know they're ready? Granted, yes, we could go for the whole toss.
Wait. So your argument is, how do we know that black people or people of color are ready to run the ball?
Well, it's not just black people. It's just that argument goes for any star. I'm just bringing up black because that's what.
How you know Heyman Page is ready to run with the title? We didn't.
Well,
he wasn't.
We don't. Well, for the most part, his run has been kind of.
Yeah.
Like Heyman Page said himself, he's only really had one match.
It's been bland. Like no, you represent the company, and I can't go to you. And I know Buddy arguing where he calls him fucking I forgot the guy name, Barry Windham. But you're the face of the company when you got that title. I mean, I don't think of Heyman Page as the face of AEW. I got so many other talents that could be the face. And granted, some of them are former WWE people, or some of them are homegrown talent within a company that I don't think are ready to run it, or ready to get that title. Prime example, MJF. Love him. Can't wait for him to become a champion, but I wouldn't put him in that title shot right now. So I can't sit here and say that. Oh, what's the black dude from Taz group, Hobbs? I can't say
Yeah,
Hobbs is ready to be the face of the company. I can't say Scorpio Sky is ready to be the face of the company because they're not, and not just because it's black, but it's just it's other people that I think will be suited better for that. That can be that
yeah,
face. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
just don't.
Like yeah, like I said, that argument was basically for any of the stars that any company has. Because of what Big Soul say, I'm using black people as example.
But I hate that argument because Leo Rush did that same bullshit when he left the WWE. Is oh they're racist, they're racist. They're not racist. This is something traditionally happened where his big thing was oh I gotta carry. Why did stop recording?
It's still
I'm
showing
still
recording.
live.
I still see the live.
And I'm still seeing the recording.
Same
Okay.
here.
Um, I see that that's the thing Leo Rush did when he left. Like, oh, I got to carry your bags. Oh, that's racist. No, it's not racist. That's that,
It's just paying your dues. It's showing you
paying right.
respect
You
and
know what I mean?
something.
You know what I mean? But I hate when people throw that out there like, oh, I'm not getting the push because I'm black. No, that's not the fucking case. You got to get the push because you suck. You know what I mean? Do what Vince said, grab the brass rings by the balls, whatever that shit was. Um, do that and show that you got that skill, that talent.
And it's funny because somebody brought up the fact that like Scorpio Sky was technically one of the first tag team champions of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Kazarian, and they held it well for the most part.
Fuck that.
But I think people are. Someone said the best people kind of blown this way out of proportion. Yeah, Tony Khan put his foot in his mouth. We got that. But to sit and say AEW is racist, that's I think it's a bit much. I feel it's a bit much. One and two, like I said, W had that same fucking issue. Same fucking issue. Did people forget that they fucking squashed probably the biggest the biggest up and coming story in Bianca Belair?
No.
But I don't know. Aaron, you got an opinion on this?
Wrestling product a lot of times has been sucking a lot lately. Shout out to Bang Bros.
Yeah. Oh yeah, someone said this too. Cause I came across it too. And it's sad that they had to say this, but it's even sadder that it's probably true. With the TBS Championship Finals being what it is, you're gonna get one of probably two reactions. If Jay wins, everyone's gonna say it's too soon, and they're
Very soon.
and they're burying Ruby. But if Ruby wins, they're gonna say AEW's racist and Jay's buried. And so here's my thing, and I hate this. I hate that it's like this too. Because I think I talked to y'all about this before, but I hate this like this. Why is it that when you get someone come from WWE that didn't start in WWE, don't because if you take anyone that's a well-known wrestler, wins WWE, and then left, no matter where they go, where we go. First thing people sit and say is, "Oh, look at this former WWE star," despite the fact they have a track record before they went to WWE.
Because they used the NRB on.
Jamal, you
on mute.
That's not your wrestling fan. Your wrestling fan won't say that. Your WWE fan will say that because that's the only place they know them from.
But the thing is, there's a lot of AEW fans that will say that too.
That's
the sad part.
They don't know any better.
Right.
Yeah, that's the sad part. It's like, okay, it's like look, like Malachi Black, for an example. Malachi Black, yes, he's a former WWE superstar, but he had a name outside of the company. Bryan Danielson, same thing. CM Punk, same thing. Ruby Soho, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he had a different name outside WWE.
They all had that.
Like the only one you can really make some form of claim with is Miro. At least off the top of my head, because I don't think Miro wrestled outside of WWE beforehand.
Hold on, let me check it.
I said the only one you can make a claim for, because I don't know. I could be, mind you, I could be wrong, and if I am, then so be it. But off the top of my head, yeah, he's the only person I can think of right now where you can say that.
That's next.
But Ruby Soho, Mercedes Martinez, who just popped up, you no, like they're stars outside. They were stars outside the company, and they had to be they had to be like successful inside the company.
He wrestled at New Wave Pro in '08, and then
So he had a bit of a career out before he went to WWE.
Vendetta Pro, and then he went to FCW.
Okay, so he had a little bit of career, but one thing I know is this: like once you enter WWE's doors, your backstory, your back catalog of your career goes out the window. No one gives a fuck about it. You're just a former WWE superstar, and it's like that's like you do realize these people had careers, and sometimes very successful careers before they hit the company. AJ Styles is a perfect example.
AJ Styles is an anomaly.
He is. Yeah, he is. But he's still a perfect example. Samoa Joe, another perfect example. So I hate this argument where, like, unless someone was homegrown in WWE, like a Braun Strowman or
It's not a lot of.
Yeah, like
That's why
a
they're
Braun
trying to
Strowman
use
or
that BBN.
like a Braun Strowman or almost. There's no reason to sit there and say there's no reason to just dignify them as a former WWE superstar. Yes, they may have went to the company and left, but if you're going to dislike them for other reasons. Despite if you're going to dislike that their booking, fine, cool. But don't sit there and say, "Oh yeah, another ex WWE star does this and a third." Like you do realize, like they had careers outside the company. What the fuck? I don't know. That's just a pet peeve of mine.
You're right. Adrian like good.
Yeah, I was looking through the news.
Oh, so the other bit of news I got though is Tony Storm leaving WWE. And the crazy part about
she requested that.
She didn't request. She just upped and left. Like legit. Huh?
That's not what I saw. But go ahead.
When I first saw the story and I wanted more information from what I was hearing from like Fightful and so on and so forth, she didn't give him the notice. She just bought a ticket and went home. She was supposed to be at I think she was supposed to be, or she did do the show that was in Baltimore on the 29th, and then left afterwards. Left and went home with no notice whatsoever, and then got the release in the process. So I don't know why. I have yet to find out why Tony Storm left. That's the main thing, because we don't know why Tony Storm just up and left.
No. We just know that's what she felt like doing.
Yeah. I think as more information comes out, we'll probably get a better understanding as to why she left. But for the most part, we don't know. Some people consider say it's probably because of the COVID test or some other shit like that. But at this point, it's just speculation. We don't really know for sure why Tony Storm left.
And again, we won't know.
Which is even crazy because she was just in a. She was just, huh?
But it's crazy because she was just in the title picture too.
Yeah.
Yep.
She would have went right back in it too.
Yeah.
She started being on TV way more.
Yeah. So it's a weird. Now I think somebody said it might have been because of the schedule, and honestly, I can see that because let's be fair, there's been a lot of wrestlers who left WWE because they got tired of the schedule and got burned out.
Yeah.
So that is a possibility. Because let's be 100% fair.
This is what you sign up for.
Yeah, you're on the road 365 days a year.
Right.
And some people can handle it for a while, others cannot. So who knows? I know that's one of the reasons why like Jeff Hardy left at one point. But then again, Jeff Hardy has other years too. But yeah,
So, one of the segments we were going to do this week was the future, like a future talent or somebody out there that's special.
yeah,
Me personally, I really think, and it's going to go two ways. Matt Cordone, formerly Zack Ryder, is going to be that talent that left the WWE that bangs that hits. Previous people that have done that were John Morrison and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes really did it. Like he did it
yeah.
big, winning won titles everywhere. I really see Matt Cardone doing the same thing. Yeah, he signed to TNA, sorry, but I really see that is going to be that talent that like he's going to come back to the WWE eventually, and they're going to shit the bed on him again. But I hope they don't. But yeah, that's going to be that talent that just to me that's going to blow him out of nowhere.
Michael Donna.
Yep.
Okay, Aaron.
I segment will start next week.
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh? What happened?
What you say?
I don't think Aaron got the Aaron. Whatever. All right. So the question was like, what? The question was All right. Repeat the question again, Jamal, so I can get a better understanding.
The future. The future. Who do you
The
see
future?
as a future talent? It doesn't matter what company, whoever.
Okay.
What talent?
Okay.
do you see?
Future. Okay. Future
Hold
talent.
up. Time out. What is my name? Almost is the future.
Realistically, this is real, not fantasy.
Almost
No made up bullshit.
is the future.
All right. So as far so I'm gonna go company by company. Well, I can't really say much about Impact because I gotta actually watch that again because it's been a while.
EC3.
That's one thing. As far as AEW, a future talent, if not top prospect, I can see being Dante Martin.
Okay.
Give him because he has the skills. I think the only thing he really needs is mic work and a character. Because aside from him, Orange Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as WE goes,
It could be. I don't care what company. It could be whatever company you want. It could be New Japan. It could be the shit.
I gotta go back to New Japan too. It's been a while since I looked at him. But WE, who do I? That's a very good question. Because I'm doing company by company, but I can't really think of anyone from WE that's not almost. Because that's Aaron's guy.
Jeff Hardy.
But Jeff Hardy had to come back, but I doubt he would be the future of the company. I'm gonna go out and say Drew McIntyre.
Tired of Drew McIntyre. Over fucking rated. Besides that bullshit ass name you got right there, Aaron, who else you got?
As the future. I would love to say Dexter Lumis.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Why not?
Why not?
He's 38 years old.
Fair enough. And we know how W feels about people older.
Yeah, he's old. He's pretty old. But now the future, like especially while wrestling, Hook.
Made me fucking drop my Lego piece.
Speaking of Hook, Jamal, things about that time.
Garbage.
You say something positive about Hook as well as our Ring of Honor World Champion, Jonathan Gresham.
But I got
that
you.
doesn't involve Gresham's height.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he ain't got to talk about his height.
Got you. What you want? You want something positive? That's what you want to say?
Something positive about Hook and Jonathan Gresham.
Hook is Taz's son. Taz is my favorite wrestler. Yeah, positive. Jonathan Gresham. he probably can get his shoes from Kids Foot Locker, which means his shit's cheaper.
Yeah, this man does not like Jonathan Gresham.
There you go. Positive things.
This
from
piece is big as yours, man. What the fuck?
Positive. Nah, it's just, they just put tissues in the shoes or some shit. Fucking Jonathan Gresham. Worst
Mm-mm.
person in the world.
Yeah, what we gonna do with him, y'all? What we gonna do with him?
Nothing.
And then don't get it twisted, because when I interview him in real life, all that shit gonna change.
Assuming he watches this stuff beforehand and calls you on your bullshit.
Hey, call me out. Don't matter. Shit gonna change. You're gonna be the best wrestler in the world. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I do over here. That's what the fuck I do.
Yeah,
No, but I mean, he's a good talent. They both. Hook's got a lot more years to perfect his game and be like his father once was. It would be great if Taz is working to get his neck better so they can actually have a match with Hook or against Hook. That would be fucking awesome. I doubt that it's going to happen.
It's not.
It's not.
That would be awesome. I mean,
it would be interesting, but no, I don't see that happening.
Just that whole, I did this for you, I groomed you for this, and then Hook turn on them and shit, and then that'd be a great storyline. But you always got the Mysterios; they can do that shit too. Not too soon for Mysterios.
Well, Aaron, at least he got an actual positive out of him this time.
Once.
I could do it. I can make anything up. That's not a problem.
Yeah, normally we ask you this, you come up with some bullshit.
I mean, I just pulled that out my ass, so
that was some bullshit.
Aaron, your segment. Anything?
No. My segment will come next week.
Copy. Next week. Fellas, I think that is it.
And my segment was Where Are They Now?
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be an interesting one for next week.
And
this time we'll have Buddy back. Hopefully.
So where are they now? First episode, my section will be never mind.
Go ahead. Eva Marie. No. Somebody that died. Okay.
I mean, considering the fact that someone's talking about having an OnlyFans, I was surprised you can go for her.
Who's having an OnlyFans? Eva Marie?
No,
Kiara Hogan.
Why? Because she's still.
No, we was talking about I'm talking about the formerly known as Nia Jax.
No.
She gonna have an OnlyFans?
She might be considering it.
For what?
Really now? Types in Nia.
Yeah, she don't have one yet because she mentioned her new career and someone asked if she's gonna have an OnlyFans. She said, and she basically with emojis basically saying, I don't know, I might, but I don't know, and just kind of shrugged it off.
Lena Bonet.
What is she planning on doing?
Porn.
No, I mean like.
She's apparently working on a farm.
What? A farm?
Yeah.
Porn.
Okay. God bless her.
Yeah, that's all I got though.
Okay, fellas. Well, I want to thank you guys. Thank you, fans, for joining us for another episode of Good Wrestling Podcast. We will see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow everybody on their Twitters, Rage of Zedo and The Abyss Theory, and again, like, subscribe. See you guys next week. God bless. Good night. Will.
Some blessings to all.
And Aaron, thank you, sir.
Happy New Year's to everyone.
Happy New Year's.
And to all, let's burn the shit down.
Actually, the new year really doesn't start until March 20th. Yeah. You want to do that? Want to go there? Yeah. Fuck this.
Can I ask why you like this?
Huh?
Can I ask why you like this?
The truth, or you want me to make some shit up?
Both.
Which one went first?
Start with the lie.
The lie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is my gimmick, and I love that shit.
Not the truth.
That's a lie. Now the truth, It's because I like being a dick. We both
I
like
can
apple
believe
pie.
both.
I can tell y'all this before. We can both love apple pie. We great say that shit, and I can tell you why I fucking hate apple pie. So the fact that people want to celebrate this whole New Year's just because I'm a dick, fuck New Year's. New Year's doesn't start till March 21st.
Anyway,
It's the whole New
Anyway.
Year's solstice. But that's me, my gimmick. That's Jamal.
That's the grumpy man, the old grumpy man who needs his nappy.
Why I gotta be old and grumpy? I'm
not
happy.
the need in that.
Look right there at that name. See that?
He's not good. He's bad.
not.
All good, baby. That's Alter Ego. J-Mal Bag. Follow me on Twitch.
Bad,
All right.
bad
Thank you
name for
guys.
Alter Ego.
See y'all next week. Be safe.